Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Jay, and it's time to look at the November Crafty Crew Kit. Today's October 1st, so this will be on pre-order until the 15th. Or if you're a subscriber to the kit already, you just get that every other month. And there is a exclusive subscriber item in here that I will walk you through. As always, it comes in one of these great mesh bags, which is really nice because you can kind of keep everything together, which I appreciate. You do get a cute little card telling you all about Crafty Stamp Co., which comes in each and every box. As you can see by our color palette here, this one is going to be fall themed. This is the subscriber exclusive item, which is this nice gingham ribbon. Last few boxes we've been getting subscriber exclusive items, which are usually embellishments and things of that nature, which I've been really enjoying because everything coordinates and that's super nice. So let's talk about our stamps this month. So we have Fall Weather Meadow. So we have a larger meadow, which is really nice if you want to like either set a scene or have a really big focal point on your card. It's one of the advantages to having just one character on these stamp sets that you really get a much bigger image, which is really nice. You also have a couple sentiments, and you have some delightful books and maple leaves and such, which I've been using these small stamps a lot to just make pattern paper out of. Of course, you get pattern paper, but if you want to do something, and especially if you want to do a slightly different color palette, I think it's really nice for that. So I'm a big fan. Always like it when we get a couple sentiments too, because you can usually find something that fits your mood. And this is Mallow Marsha, or Marshmallow, if you prefer, the Marshmallow character who is new in this particular release, which I really like. Seems some really cute inspiration of her already. You can see that you have basically four different versions of her, so you can do a lot with this stamp set. And you get a bunch of fall sentiments as well. Think we'll save my favorite part, the paper, for last, but that you get this time, which is actually really nice because it's sweater themed, which I like a lot. It's called Lots of Knits, but you can use it as is, but you can also the actual knit rows kind of look like wheat to me, so I think you could do sort of a nice wheat thing as well. Depending on what you want to do with this. But as always, I always appreciate these stencils because they're not specifically fall, so you could utilize the like depending on what your color palette is. I think it will sort of inform what this looks like for you. And then, of course, my favorite part, if you've been watching for a while, is the pattern paper. This is fall leather. Um, per usual, we have some fantastic paper and a paper holder that comes with it. But I love that these are not glued, so that when you have a glued pad, you get that kind of funky edge. So you can see here the patterns that we get, but I'll walk you through in a little more detail. I have to say these pumpkin ones are really speaking to me. And as usual, you get four of each, and then they are double-sided. So we have these lovely pumpkins on this side, and then we have this nice sort of grayish teal knit pattern on this side. And then we have sort of a watercolor look again in this like blue teal kind of color. I guess it's not quite teal. It's like a blue gray. Well, it does have a little green in it. I'm gonna call it teal, just cause. And then we have the latte on the back. And then a similar knit pattern in red. And this has been, and then we have sort of the similar modeled pattern in red. And Lennox would like to investigate, so we have our crafty kitty with us. And then some lovely, lovely trees here, and then more of the same pattern, which I like. They've been doing this, I think, the last couple pads, and they've really been great because you get a similar pattern but in different colors. Again, with our nice sort of almost watercolory orange here, and then with our pumpkin and books. And then the same thing in a nice brown and in a nice brown. So we have this really nice fall color palette going on, which I'm a big fan of. I really like this tealy bluey grayy color. It probably has a real name, but we'll run with that. So that's what you get in this month's kit. Um, if you have questions on it, feel free to leave them below. You will see some more inspiration coming. Um, you can see now look at our stencils and then our stamps. So you get all this in the kit, which I think it's always a phenomenal value, even if you don't have a cat to help you inspect and make sure all the things are fantastic. Anyway, thanks for dropping by. And if you have any questions, feel free to just leave them below the video. Talk to you later. Bye bye.